time is passing, and every minute you're not operating at peak performance, you're letting opportunities slip away. But don't worry, because in the next 8 minutes, I'll give you the tools to change that. Imagine where you could be a month from now if you started applying the strategies of the world's greatest achievers today. It's not a distant dream. It's a real possibility, and I'll show you exactly how to make it happen. It's time to stop waiting and start mastering the art of high performance. Imagine yourself as a plant. If you are in poor soil, with little light and contaminated water, your chances of flourishing are minimal. But what if I placed you in the most fertile garden in the world? Suddenly, your roots would find abundant nutrients, your branches would stretch towards the radiant sun, and every cell of your being would vibrate with vitality. It works exactly the same way with our minds and performance. The environment we find ourselves in shapes who we are and what we achieve. To reach high performance, we need to be in the right places. These places aren't necessarily physical. They can be mental, emotional, or social environments. They are spaces that challenge us, inspire us, and push us beyond our current limits. Think of a high-performance gym, a quiet and well-equipped library, or a study group with ambitious and dedicated peers. These environments have the power to elevate our standards and expectations. Think of Olympic athlete Michael Phelps. He didn't become the most decorated swimmer in history by training in a backyard pool. He surrounded himself with elite coaches, cutting-edge equipment, and world-class competitors. This environment of excellence propelled him to extraordinary success. Similarly, if you want to become a high-performance professional, you need to surround yourself with people and resources that reflect that level of excellence. Remember, your environment is not just a passive backdrop. It's an active participant in your success journey. Now, let's talk about something many fear, but is essential for progress: stepping out of your comfort zone. It's easy to get stuck in familiar routines and predictable situations. After all, our brain loves the feeling of security that familiarity brings. But here is the inconvenient truth. Real growth, innovation, and extraordinary achievements happen outside this comfortable bubble. Remember our plant? Sometimes to grow, it needs to be transplanted. It may be scary at first, new conditions, new soil, new challenges. But it's precisely this process of adaptation that strengthens its roots and makes it more resilient. Similarly, when we expose ourselves to new challenges, environments, and experiences, we are essentially transplanting ourselves. This can be uncomfortable, even frightening, but it's in this discomfort that the potential for exponential growth lies. Think of Steve Jobs. He was fired from Apple, the company he founded. Imagine the shock, the pain, and the uncertainty he must have felt. But instead of settling into this defeat, he used this experience as a catalyst for growth. He founded Pixar, revolutionizing the animation industry, and eventually returned to Apple to transform it into the technological powerhouse we know today. Stepping out of your comfort zone isn't easy, but it's the path to the extraordinary. Every time you face a new challenge, learn a new skill, or expose yourself to an unknown situation, you're expanding the limits of your potential. Have you heard the saying, "Tell me who you walk with, and I'll tell you who you are"? It's not just a cliche, it's pure science. The phenomenon known as social contagion shows that we are deeply influenced by the people around us. Our attitudes, beliefs, habits, and even our dreams are shaped by the people we spend the most time with. It's as if we are emotional and behavioral sponges, constantly absorbing the characteristics of those who surround us. If you want to be successful, connect with successful people. If you want to be positive, surround yourself with optimists. If you aim for high performance, seek the company of high-performing individuals. This doesn't mean you should abandon friends or family who don't fit this profile. But it does mean you should actively seek to expand your social circle to include people who embody the qualities you aspire to develop. These connections will not only inspire you, but will also provide you with valuable insights, unique opportunities, and a new standard of excellence to follow. Warren Buffett, one of the most successful investors in the world, attributes much of his success to the people he associated with throughout his career. He says, "It's better to hang out with people who are better than you. Choose associates whose behavior is better than yours, and you will drift in that direction." Buffett understood early on that success is not just a matter of individual skill, but also of collective influence. by surrounding himself with brilliant and ethical minds. He not only learned investment strategies, but also absorbed a growth and integrity mindset that shaped his extraordinary trajectory. Now, to solve your problems and achieve high performance, you need to become a different person. We're not talking about superficial changes or minor adjustments. We're talking about a true personal metamorphosis. It's a deep process of self-reflection, learning, and growth that results in an evolved version of yourself. Think of the metamorphosis of a caterpillar. It doesn't solve the problem of not being able to fly by becoming a better, faster, or more efficient caterpillar. It completely transforms into a butterfly. This process is neither easy nor fast. Inside the cocoon, the caterpillar literally dissolves before reconstituting itself as a butterfly. Similarly, to reach extraordinary levels of success and productivity, you need to be willing to dissolve old habits, limiting beliefs, and behavior patterns that no longer serve your greater purpose. Likewise, to achieve extraordinary levels of success and productivity, you need to reinvent yourself. It's not about doing more of the same. It's about becoming an evolved version of yourself. This may mean acquiring new skills, changing your mindset, or even completely redefining your goals and values. It's a challenging, sometimes painful process, but incredibly rewarding. Remember, the person you are today cannot solve the problems or achieve the goals you've set for the future. You need to evolve to become the person capable of fulfilling your most ambitious dreams. High performance is not a destination, it's a journey. Many people make the mistake of thinking that once they've reached a certain level of success, they can relax and enjoy the fruits of their labor. But the truth is, the world is constantly changing, and what is considered high performance today may be just average tomorrow. The key to sustainable success is the commitment to continuous learning and growth. Think of great athletes. They don't stop training after winning a gold medal. In fact, many intensify their efforts after a major victory because they know that staying at the top is even more challenging than getting there. Usain Bolt, the fastest man in the world, continued to refine his technique and conditioning even after breaking world records. He understood that excellence is not a permanent state, but something that needs to be cultivated and nurtured constantly. The same goes for you. Every day is an opportunity to progress, to take a step toward your best version. Real change happens when you commit to continuous growth. This means being open to new ideas, constantly seeking feedback, and being willing to adapt to changes. Set ambitious goals, but remember to celebrate the small victories along the way. The journey to high performance is a marathon, not a 100-meter sprint. Stay focused, be patient with yourself, and never stop evolving. Change your environment, step out of your comfort zone, choose your connections wisely, become the solution, and commit to the continuous journey. These principles may seem simple, but they are incredibly powerful when applied consistently. In just 30 days, you can take the first steps toward an extraordinary transformation. If this video touched something inside you, don't let that spark fade. Take action right now. Share in the comments which of these principles you will start to apply today. Leave your like, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell for more content that will push your potential to the maximum. See you in the next video.